Hi, I'm Harley J, and today we're going to be making a cool hologram effect in Final Cut Pro X. Intro. Hope you guys like my new intro, so let's just get straight into it. Boom. So I want to start off in Final Cut Pro X. Now I have this clip of myself, and it's pretty simple. It's just me doing the hologram, just tapping my wrist. And since I'm going to make this for social media, I have it like this, so vertical, because I'm doing social media. So now I'm going to import some stuff I have. So I have these 3 videos I'm going to import, and right at the moment we only need. We don't really need, actually, one of them we don't need. So basically right now we have a globe effect, it's like a stock globe effect thing, and then this cool one. They're pretty similar, but they're just, so yeah. I downloaded, they're like stock stuff that I downloaded. So I'm going to place them over this, and then I'm going to shorten them down. So now we'll grab all these and we'll cut them all there. Just like that. Now we find the start tab, first tab. And that's the first tab. So that's where our sorry, make a mistake. Now I redo that and just have it so when your finger originally hits, that's the moment. So now we're going to go here, pause, delete that, cut this out, watch it, and boom, that's when we oh yeah. Now, what do we do with these 2 clips? Now, I'm going to take this one, and I'm just going to hit V on it. So I have the globe one. And I'm going to start off by going to blend mode and clicking normal and make it. I'm going to go to, let's just test all these. Let's see which ones we need. Add light in. Okay. So, why is it not always in the blur? Ah, that's why I want one clip. That makes sense. That's what we want. Now in this one, we also need add. So now we kind of have it, but it's like not where you want it. So it's not that good. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do that. And I'm just going to simply just control click or right click, whatever you can do that on your computer. Hologram advanced clip, it's fine. So now it's 1 compound clip that I can add on. So now we got that. Now we can change it. Add a glow effect. Set up all glow and add on a glow. So now it kind of glows. Make it a high amount. We want to go a lot with that as far as I can go. Yep, I can. So now we're going to double click on the compound clip. Pretty simple. We have this here. And So this is the effect we have at the moment, but I kind of feel like we need more than this. So I'm going to I'm going to go to text, generators, go to, where's custom, drag it underneath, so we're still inside the compound clip. And then we have this. And we got this right there. So we have this right now. Now I'm going to take this. I kind of feel like what color kind of is good too. So we have kind of the color we have the golden. So we got the color. Kind of got that, but I want to grab it and got that opacity way down a little bit. Now for me, it kind of looks like it was a little better. Yeah, that's not the best, so we'll just save that for. It's kind of good, but I need to have a background, So back to custom. Let's add a custom again. And actually, no, we don't have to. Once we got this, we got it. Yeah, pretty nice. I like this. Not the best thing ever. Probably do an updated tutorial on this soon. Yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe. Is the video over? Nope, it's not, but we're over for a minute. Take a quick break, and then I'm going to keep working with you guys. Okay, so we're back. This is our hologram effect. It's not the best, so I kind of feel like we need to maybe give it. Let's look through our things. What do we have? What do we have down here? No, I don't think any of these will work. But I think what we have to do is what we kind of did before, add a custom below it. Grab it, find where set it off. And this is kind of what we have. Add this down, bring the opacity down, and change the color. And we like blue. And then this, I would, wait, so what is the size? This one is the size. This one's size is 67.75. So then this one would be 67.5. That's kind of how it works. 67.75. Now, if you guys are following along with me, you should know that this is kind of how it's going to work when you're doing this kind of stuff. So yeah. Now I'm going to make this. Rotate this a little bit. Okay. So it's not allowing me to rotate it, and I don't see why. So we'll have to just stop it. Now maybe scale. Nope. Edit, undo scale change. Grab custom clip. Change that. Add that. Place it right there. Now let's grab this. And let's drag. Let's kind of match just, let's grab this. Let's actually bring this back just to normal. Let's put this on top. Make this 0 opacity. And that is looking for. Edit. Undo integration. And now I'm just going to kind of put it right over this. It's kind of like. And now it's completely. That's what we want. So you guys, sometimes it's a little hard as a video editor, so if you're not the best with computer and tech, maybe you don't want to really be a video editor. Depending on what you like, maybe it's the right thing for you. Now, below the opacity, a little time down this thing, and now crop it, fit it. Make it a little bit, and then we'll go bottom, right, side, whatever. That one, control that now. Make it a little bigger. So yeah, that is what we want, you guys. So now we leave it there. Kind of bring this one a little off the side, and booyah. That is what we want. So let's close it around. Booyah. Bring that opacity down a little more. Make this another that. And this down a little more. Bring the opacity. Change the rotation. Nope, we don't want to change the rotation. Looks like the rotation doesn't really change. But we'll have to do undo. We'll have to go. Not the best hologram ever. I will say I'm not the best at this. Of course, if you want, you can just delete it and have this. That has like no background. So either this or this. At the moment, I actually just prefer this. Just feels a little better for me. That kind of, I feel like, would only work if you have it more scaled up. So maybe that's the step you want to take. If you want to take that extra step to do that. But that's only for the people who actually want to take that extra step, because that extra step is just made to get a little more likes. Because it makes it a little easier to see and a little more something. But it kind of feels like right now this globe is kind of spinning and pushing these things out as it spins. You kind of understand? Just like that. That's kind of what I feel like it is. So yeah. It's kind of what I feel like it is at the moment. But yeah. So basically, we have to do this, and we want to get likes, right? On social media, we want to get likes. The thing is, if you want to get likes, you have to be creative, and you have to be able to know what you're doing and be good at what you're doing. Here's a quick tip: you're bad at editing. You might be good. Most people are bad, and even if you're super good, tell yourself you're bad, because that will make you want to be better. Hi again. So sorry, I was out for a second. I hit my eye. So see, I hit my eye. But let's just get back into Final Cut and let's do this, because that's kind of what we gotta do. That's what we're doing today. So we have the hologram, and this is our hologram that we already have. But to make it a little better, you can see that when you touch it, automatically comes up. So it's like, just watch, look closely. Like automatically when you touch, it automatically pops up. And you don't want to do that. Like, you want it to be, if you can do this, but like you sometimes you just don't want to. So one of the things you can do is you can add a draw mask onto it, and basically we can draw the mask and keyframe it. So when we touch, we have basically we have, I'm gonna add. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to find where the finger is. I'm going to kind of put a few dots. I'm going to bring it really close. That. Pretty simple, right? Yeah? Okay, good. So we're going to do that. And now we're going to move into the next step in 3, 2, 1. So the next step is to actually animate the mask. So we already put the keyframe. So on keyframe 1. Now we're going to go a few frames forward. Let's go there. It's only a few frames forward, and we want it to be very short. Put 2 keyframes forward, and then we're going to build it out, have it all already be so far out, like right. That's what I made a mistake. I moved the wrong keyframes. So I put this one here, put this one here, this one here, and this one here. So now I can just kind of keep it up. And this just controls where we can see it. And this is going to be our next keyframe. And there we are. So these are our keyframes now. And then once we get right before the tap, we're going to make another keyframe. So that is right before the tap. We'll make another keyframe. And this is to say that this is going to tell the computer we're going to stay in the same spot for this much time. So we're going to make this a keyframe, and kind of by moving one of the points a tad bit. Just by doing that, we make another keyframe, and then actually see that's when we hit, and that's we're gonna move out a little bit and bring all of these keyframes, these mask points back in, and we go here. Booyah, 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 and now it's gone. So basically now it looks like, so you can actually kind of see it quickly pops up. Easy. I can mute any audio we have, and then we can just add a nice. Now we're gonna add a color grade, we're gonna compound them together. But instead of doing that, I'm actually just going to. One of the best things to do is if you have just you're like a free website, it's like this weird website out there that is like get color for now, download color finale free. So you download it, and then you just delete it, and by doing that, you automatically have this area, but it doesn't. That's not color finale. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring that, and now it's just like an adjustment layer, you guys. Simple, easy, and neat. Yeah. So you guys, now the next part we're gonna do is simple. We're gonna grab this part, this little like adjustment layer or whatever. You're gonna spread it over the whole thing to add an effect or a color grade. So grab it, make a color grade, make a saturation. We can do that. The whole thing saturated. That's a little too much because you also want to add the hologram. Keep in mind that there's also a hologram that's also already very saturated. So that's pretty good at saturation. But I'm going to add a color curve, so I'm going to add a classic S curve in Luma. And that's kind of what I'm doing. And I kind of like this because it kind of just feels like it's actually a hologram. Because it almost is a hologram. So we have this. And now what we can do is we can add, it's called letter. And we can we can add an aspect ratio to it. So let's change that. Or we should. So yeah, we don't really have to. We can add anything we want. But yeah, very simple. Easy. Let's see what we have, what effects we have. Maybe we should add a security thing. But I'm actually not going to keep the security because I don't really feel like it's the best thing. But let's add this one services. Yeah, and this kind of looks like it's an old thing, so I kind of like this. We'll bring that amount down just a little bit of like a checker thing. So it kind of looks like it's a little bit old. And I kind of like that. Scale. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I like that. It's kind of like that. And let's add the classic grain because grain just, I kind of just feel like that's going to give it a impossible feeling because you can't really like this. Like film is old and like we don't have holograms now, and right now we're on digital. We don't all use film anymore. So it kind of just makes me feel like it's really cool. And I just like this feel. It's like impossible. It's so old that's impossible. I like this. I really like it. So we're gonna click export. Go in here. Well, there's two ways to do it. I just like this because it's a little bigger for me, for my kid eyes. Hologram advanced. And then let's put this. Oh wait, I just remembered something. This we're not finished. Nobody, we're not finished. Now we're gonna do simple compound all this. Compound clip. Simple. And then we're gonna grab a new clip that I have right here. Grab it. And I love the new show WandaVision, so I'm adding this in as a little bit of a WandaVision thing. It's a stock photo of a computer. So we'll there. And maybe this is the wrong stock photo because it's not vertical. So we'll delete that. So I need to find a stock photo that is vertical, right? Of a computer. Right? Yeah, that's what I want to do. So let's do it. We'll quickly find a photo and then I'll be right back. Now, I just found it. So let me just explain why I'm going to do this. Quick spoiler to WandaVision, my favorite new show on Disney Plus. Now, at the end credits are kind of like it's like a TV show and it's like end credits sitcom, and then we pull out and it's the real end credits, and then we couldn't realize that sitcom is on a TV, and that all finally gets explained in episode 4, and I love it. So I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but that explains because, yeah. So that kind of gets explained. So I'm gonna kind of add that in. I go into Final Cut, of course. Final Cut, yeah. And I'm going to add in my clip that I just got. It's actually just an old photo of an old computer. We can zoom this in a little bit so we can make it, because WandaVision, WandaVision takes place in WandaVision takes place like a long time ago, kind of. The whole show starts in the 50s and 60s, 70s, 80s, and like 90s, everything. So this is how it's going to start off. Now I'm gonna make this. When the arm starts moving, that's when this clip is gonna be over, and so I'm just gonna kind of start right there. Okay, so this is gonna kind of glitch. I'm gonna make this black and white. So we can black and white. Make black and white. I'm gonna add a little bit of color and shut up. Got a little bit of color. It's not that much because it's kind of old. Of course, we're also gonna add film grain to this. So it also has the film grain. And I just realized how zoomed in we are. So we can zoom in. Maybe a little too zoomed in. And I'm just gonna add this. I just said add this, and I almost said Agnes because of the character in WandaVision. I just love WandaVision. Just remember that. I love WandaVision. It's so we have that. Pretty simple, right? Yeah, pretty easy. And now we're gonna go quickly on this because it's gonna be pretty simple. We're going to we're gonna add a simple cut where there, and that's a simple cut, right? And now we're gonna search for the bad TV effect, add it on there. So it's gonna kind of be like a bad TV, and then we're gonna kind of let that we're gonna kind of soothe that into this. So it kind of like soothes in. Do you know what I mean? Like fades in, but not fades in. It's kind of like, see, that's not the best transition. It's a little. So that's a little too strong. So you can of course take that down. That's a little better. And I like that. But maybe we should add a tad bit more. Wait, let's just see what TV static does. I like that, but it's a little too much, so we'll only a tad bit. I like that. So we can kind of start off here, and we're gonna go here. Booyah. No, you don't have to do this part, but I just like this kind of. Last frame, and that last frame, another keyframe. Keep it all the way down to 0. It's kind of like that, but we're gonna bring this. Here we're actually gonna bring it out. The actors. That's what we want, you see, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this part of the shot of this computer, and I undo. And now we can add that in, and you can kind of make this glitch on. So I kind of want it to like kind of shake on, but not fade. So it's like the glitch in here. Glitch. nowhere glitch. Okay. What do we have? That could be considered a glitch. Do we have anything? We don't. We have this. Let's just see how this looks. I don't think it will look good. Trust me, it probably won't. Yeah. So we'll just, and, oh, nope, I know what I did. You guys kind of let it. So we'll just grab that again. Simple compound clip. These compound clip, easy. Now we just zoom into, we start off here. Scale, simple. Start that by the end. Or the last frame. We're all the way zoomed in. And I just realized that we also need to add a position scale. So I'll also add a position keyframe. Did I say position scale? No, position keyframe. Booyah. There, when we zoom all the way in, we can. That's kind of what I want. How fast did that go? I like that. But what I am going to do is I am going to make this a little bit longer. Just like that. It's a little easier, so we can kind of do a little more, so it's more like that is what I like. And then we can kind of like, and we can kind of add a simple bad TV that I cut. And we bad TV it. Well, we'll have to just add a cross dissolve in right there. Okay, maybe that's not enough space. So we'll kind of more easy, and then we can kind of just cross dissolve between. Make that super short. Just like that, and then we add a little bit of a bad TV, so that will kind of just make the bad TV. And I put everything in effects. Now I'm going as quick as I can on this, but it's a little hard. So bad TV. Add that in. And booyah. That is what we're doing. That's way too much. TV static. Yeah, that's what we want. And glitch. And this last one, we can simply grab. Now we can just grab a still. Grab that still. You might have just heard it. We grab that. Grab this again. Add it to the end. Okay. Down there. What we'll do. So this, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make this. And then we're going to add in that screenshot I just took. Right. And that just happened. Oh yeah, that's what we want. And it just looks like it kind of just freezes. Just freezes in the middle. And grab that freeze. We can kind of just grab that we can kind of grab it into that. So we have this. Wait, stick, grab that. And place it on that screen. Add really bad TV to there. Not that, gotta have that there, and a lot of bad TV, but I like that. And I kind of like that. So we're going to grab it. We're going to compound these together. Simple. And this will kind of be our last step to this. And when we do it, we kind of have it super zoomed in. Like really, really zoomed in. Like as zoomed in as we can possibly get it. Yeah, a little less. And we just zoom this in a little bit more, and that's kind of what we want. And then we can go here, and then we can just add a simple scale keyframe. A few frames later, we can grab it out. Quick question to you guys, put your answer in the comments. Do you guys have an ant problem in my house? And if you do, what is your solution? My family has a huge ant problem. We need solutions. What is your guys' solutions? But here we go. So you just get that. Put your answer in the comments. But here we go. It's kind of what we want to do. But maybe a little more zoomed in. We kind of just got it right there. And booyah. Now we can that. And now we just add text. Let's add a simple basic title. We need basic title. It's called basic title because it's a basic title. Yeah, we need a basic title, you guys. Right, yeah. Right, I'm right, yeah. I'm right, you guys, right? Like, okay, so let's go back. So we have it, and we just delete that. And we have this basic title, and I want to say created by Harley J. So like and follow. Actually, here would be subscribe, but please, yeah, just please subscribe. That would really help me out so I can create more videos. You guys, but other than that, let's just find a font that kind of looks it's old. And now I like this. It might not be old looking, but I like it. And so let's see our finished video thing. Here we go. Hologram. The hologram. J. Like and follow. Perfect. I like that. Now we're going to export master file. And now we're going to go to the settings that you got to do. Here's some simple settings. So for this title, do whatever. Don't really need a tag, but you can. H264, amazing. And yeah, this is pretty good. I like having a MOV file. Yeah, other than that, let's do this. Boom. And what? Now I have to just change. Now I have to figure out where we're gonna save it. Just like this. Save that. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So thanks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, actually no. Yeah, just like and subscribe. That's what I want you guys to do because it will help me out. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So thanks for watching this, and peace out. Boom.